Hi guys, Dr. Berg here again. Listen, I want to talk about the absolute worst advice you could ever give a diabetic. Okay, ready for it? 5 small meals a day. Okay, that's the worst advice. In fact, I used to give this advice before I knew better because I was taught this way in school. But it is bad advice. So let's talk about why this is. It has to do with what most people are missing in their database of knowledge about diabetes. They might know that carbs will increase insulin, but a lot of times they do not know that eating in general, regardless of what you eat, will trigger insulin. Doesn't matter what you eat. Every time you eat or a snack, you spike insulin. Now, what is a diabetic? A diabetic is someone with too much insulin. Now, yes, if you're type 1 diabetic, which you're completely burnt out, you don't have any insulin. I'm talking about the vast majority of people who are diabetic type 2, and they have too much insulin, okay? And so what happens is they're insulin resistant, so they have to take metformin and other types of medications to make the insulin connect more. But if you check their fasting insulin level, it's always really, really, really high, okay? Now, look at this. Meal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You spike insulin, you spike insulin. It's going to create way too much insulin. You're never going to ever fix diabetes. You're going to become a diabetic worse and worse if you keep doing this. So here, what do? You basically, we need to cut down the frequency of meals. This is not like starving the person. This is not even cutting calories for cutting calories. We want to decrease the meals. Why? So we have more time in between the meals to keep insulin low. When you don't eat, insulin goes lower and you could heal insulin. What you want to work up to, if you're a pre-diabetic or diabetic, is 2 meals a day. Ideally, it's going to take a while to do that, but it's the ideal scene if you want to improve your blood sugars, okay? So up to 2 meals, and then you have more time to heal. Now, how do you do this? How can you actually eat less and not be so darn hungry all the time? Well, you add a little more fat, healthy fat to the meal, okay? And that allows you to go longer without being starving. I'm not talking about low-fat protein and vegetables, that you have to add the fat in there to go longer. I'll put some links down below. But the other thing is that if you eat these small meals, you're spiking insulin. Insulin comes in there, lowers blood sugar, okay? Guess what? You're going to be hungry. You're going to spike insulin again for the next meal. It's going to lower blood sugar. Guess what? You're going to crave carbs. Same thing happens over and over and over. So if you can actually go longer, keep insulin low, you can heal a lot of issues, especially maybe even not even be a diabetic anymore. Okay? So I put some links down below, but this is the absolute worst advice for diabetics. So if you know a diabetic, have them watch this video and just apply this for a month and prove it to yourself. You'll be quite amazed with the results. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for so much. Press the subscribe button. Now I forgot what to say. I will see you in the next videos. What am I going to do? Subscribe to the press button and, oh yeah, send you additional information. Press the subscribe button and I will keep you updated on the future events.